Alright, boys, it is. What is that? 5:48? Start the timer. I like that. I need a different type of timer. Stopwatch.
That's nice. Those are nice boots.
Alright.
2% dodge? Okay, I'm the healer. Those are nice boots, bro.
Nowhere near what I need for Bist. How expensive is the plus stats to chest piece?
I have everything now. You and he both bought it, didn't you?
Yeah, because I'm thinking about getting my chest up.
It's not so expensive.
I say it's not that great a chest.
Well, it's not. I've got mats, so it's fine. I have them right now on me, so just go ahead. So it's plus 3 stats. The other option is Mage. It adds 100 health.
Just do the stats first.
Okay, you see this big gorilla?
Yep.
I think it's scratching his butt at you too. Actually, it was scratching his butt on me. Do you want plus 7 stamina bracers? Or
I'm gonna dip out of that. I'm gonna dip out of there. I want to talk to them right now. Oh, I gotta get my chat up. Damn, this stupid restream. What did we pick up? Some whiskers, nothing new. Alright, full mana. Just gotta stay safe. Give me some tubers. Nope. I should just kill these guys right now. Otherwise, I don't want to wipe. No wiping is very bad, so we're going to try not to wipe. Number 1. Man, I could use that high-level water so badly. And going cold. Arcane explosion one more time, and we should be done. Loot all this quickly loot. It's safe next to this tree. We're avoiding these big trees. I can't want to fight those. I don't even think it's worth it. I think I killed some of them once and didn't drop anything. These things drop loot that has great vendor trash value. Like this. 7 gold right here. I got more. I'm sitting on 10 gold. and vendor trash. Over. Come on. Loot everything. Ooh, just hit the microphone stand. And we're gonna run past here and we're gonna try to take a gander at if there's any books over here. Oh shit. I almost fucked everything up. I should really bind this to something more useful. Alright, let's try using these keybinds now. Shift 1. I'm a noob, okay? I'm very much a noob at this game. Even though I rated up to Naxxramas. How far in the Naxxramas? I think we killed like 1 or 2 bosses. I don't remember which ones. Nah, I should have went there. Now I gotta wait. See anybody in stealth? Let's go. Whiplasher, go. Come here. Right here. Ah, shit. Oh. Forgot the key bindings when I needed it to know it the most. You know, I panicked a little bit there and had to click, okay? I'm sorry. R. Remember how to press R too. Well, I'm using my hands are using I'm using my fingers to move as well as come on, give me the full, give me the full, give me the full. Let's go, 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 go. Let's find a stealth dude. Be one around here. Where are you Jimbo Dave? Stealth rogue dude. There's one of them. Sucker, he's gonna get kited all day. Frostbolt and Frostbolt. Our mage is fun to play. So this pat does exist. Recently, I've been seeing this pat for a while. I'm like, where are they? They despawn or something? I was hope. Roll the dice for a book spawn. All right, if we get 99, it'll happen. Ah, we didn't get it. Come on, book. No book. So we got little things to spawn. Alright, we can't have that B binding be 8 anymore. Not working for this. Yeah, I'm not using 5 out here. Drinking, how exciting. Oh, we got a green. Bone caster, what is that, cloth? Huh. We got some green boots that disenchant. Somebody might buy them. We'll put those in the auction realm down here. This is all vendor trash up here. All vendor trash. Doesn't even vendor auction that well. I'm getting rid of it. What is it? Shift 6? No, 5.
So did you set your cloak options on there?
No.
You have this stuff.
I don't want to hang out with those nerds. I hang out with you guys instead. Alright, let's do some hard AoE challenge right here. Some hard stuff. Got some hype-ass music for this moment. We're not gonna mess it up this time. First way I'm not gonna mess it up is I'm gonna eat and drink right here, because I'm probably gonna encounter another stealth dude. Sometimes it happens. Let's see how the gods favor us. Not bad. Fuck! Fuck. Shit. This is gonna be a wipe, probably. god fucking... Oh, where were those things? Oh. Oh, so it's over 15 minutes now, which means I don't really need to do that part. I can reset. Yo, 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 yo. No, this is a private server. Don't worry, we're boycotting Blizzard. I'll never give those scallywags my money. How have I been? I've been really busy and stressed out dealing with things at home, but now a lot of that's getting resolved and things are looking better, and decided to get back into streaming. Let me go look at my audio levels. Am I? Okay, let's turn this down a tad bit. So this is approaching 18 minutes per run. Ooh, let's just chill out, do the final drink here, hit this lap timer. What are you up to, man? Might start doing some game streaming again. You should. Everybody should. I also, yeah, I fell off making political content on my YouTube channel, but I started doing that again too. Just when I feel like it, because I got really unmotivated for some reason. Where's my shield? Shift 4. Let's hit the lap button. Alright, this is much smoother now that I know my keybinds. I recently changed them, so I was a little kerfuffled. Oh, I don't have my chat up. I can't see what you're saying. There we go. Last time I streamed, it was Battlefield 5 Alpha. Well, isn't the new Battlefield out? Is that the new hype shit? I don't even know. I'm too busy playing these old games because I'm a fucking boomer. Just fucking playing my old games, not changing. Just booming out in my age. Next year, I'll be 30. Okay? That fucking, it's a lot to soak in. I had to nuke most of my presence of line because I was going through divorce and fighting for my kids. I could totally understand that. I could totally understand that. That's awful. You had to go through it. You won. Well, that's good news. I think it was Louis C.K. who said that every divorce is a good one because you just never have a happy marriage, and you just got a divorce out of nowhere. There's always some bullshit leading up to it. Too bad though. Ugh. Yeah, I got roommates, help afford my house. Feel like a failure. It was scary because you're a person, and the judge is also a person. And he took a. Oh well, that's good of him. You know, there's stuff like that. Maybe the judge is taking like a 5D dimensional chess approach on you. Like, hey, if I go easy on him, I'll show him that not all juices, not all people who like juice are bad. And he'll like, you know, he's gonna try to white pill you. You gotta realize it's not all people who like juice. It's just some people, but there's also some bad people who aren't juice, and that don't like juice. I mean, like wasn't that Bish who did the abortions? Margaret Sanger, wasn't she a Christian? Just glad to have my kids back, man. Well, that's awesome. That's good. I can't wait to have kids. Well, I don't have to have them. My wife does, but I would like to have a big-ass family like my dad does. My dad had 10 kids. I currently have 0. He started when he was 20, and I'm like almost 30 and I have 0. She was trying to move across country with them. And if she did, I would never see them. What the hell? Jeez. Why do you gotta do stuff like that? Do we have a book spawn? No, no book. So let's see here. I'm trying to AoE farm this fudjuckin' dungeon. And it's going alright. I keep wiping though, I keep dying. I'm trying to solo farm it. Whew. I got more car stuff to fix in real life, so I gotta play that car mechanic game. And so I was playing the game, and a lot of the cars are like not working because they're mods, and I guess the mods require DLC, which I don't have, and I'm not gonna pay for. Well, some of them I paid for, but I'm not gonna buy all of it because that's way too much. And this isn't me. My hair is not me trying to be stylish. That's me having bad head. Yeah, I'm a dirty clicker too. So, let's see. Oh shit. Fuck. Fuck. What do you really just do that? I was not ready for any of this shit. Ah, fuck. I wasn't ready for this guy at all. Alright. Just gotta get some spells off. Nice crit. Come on, give me another crit. Give me another crit. Give me some more crits. With the shield. We're gonna side strafe while he's slowed. We're gonna keep side strafing. And then do 2 little bursts right here and get him down. Okay, good. I don't want your demonic rune. Alright. Let's roll some dice. 88. Okay. 88% chance there's going to be a book spawn. Rare book spawn. Give me a rare book. God, my mouse keeps glitching out. I don't see it. No. Damn. Oh yeah, we're just doing this little groups of this shit. Same cycle. Frost Nova them. Flame Strike them, Kona Cold them, and just Arcane Explosion till down. Rinse and repeat. Come on, give me some epics. That'd be cool. Like really rare shit. All this loot has dropped so far, so I've gotten lots of greens. They're pretty fun. Got a Traveler's Backpack. Yeah, I'm gonna destroy this life root. We do not keep these. Could get some potions eventually. Nice felt cloth. Wow, I made 1 gold being out here so far. just by loot off of the mobs. That's pretty cool. Anyways, let's do this final pack, and let's do some really difficult shit where I died last time and I fucking raged. No more dying. We're gonna try some hard shit though. I might die again and I'll be fucking mad. Come on, give me an epic. So now we're gonna do AoE packs of demons. This, most of the time I die. We'll see how this goes shortly. I have to get full mana. Okay, let's go. It's because last 2 times I died is because I pulled these flower ads by running towards them. This time I'll avoid that the best I can. You've been getting wrecked at League of Legends. Keeping shit teams. Are you playing normals or are you playing ranked? I always got ranked anxiety when I played ranked. I would just shake too much. I would like shaking. Seriously. I would just get so nervous. And I would end up in bronze 5 anyways. Anyways, when I just play ARAM now. Oh god, this guy's kicking my ass. Bish, you fucking bish. Oh, he just dropped Fellcloth. That's nice. That's 2.5 gold right there. I miss Paragon. Shit was amazing. Paragon. Is that a game? Might be. I'm such a fucking boomer. Let's Google this shit. Paragon was an MMO, free-to-play, online battle arena developed by March 2016. Let's get some videos of this shit. The death of Paragon. Why did Paragon die?
The massively popular arena shooter Unreal Tournament allow Paragon to try and eclipse LOL so easily. It's counterproductive for them and serves as a strange conflict of interest. Alongside Paragon's early access release came the news of Epic hiring a man by the name of Donald Mustard. Donald Mustard was one of the brothers behind the numbers were good post-Monolith. According to Epic Games, by the start of 2017, Paragon had nearly 1 million players, up a few 100,000 from where they were pre-Monolith changes. But it's hard to say if that to be sustainable. This
doesn't look fun. I want to raid. I want fucking world PvP shit. Epic, shut it down. Epic's fucking gay. Alright, so strategy is... pull over here. Ice block. Okay. Gonna break. I'm gonna run for it. Straight forward. All right. Okay, we got it. So far, so good. Oh, fuck, 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 fuck! Ugh. I fucked it up. Now it's on my fucking phone. Damn it. Now my gear's all red. So I guess I'll jump in, loot whatever body I can, and get out of there. I gotta return back to Ironforge. I gotta vendor this shit. Sorry, I don't want to break my glass desk. Fuck. Damn it. Keep on dying there. Oh, okay, looks like we got some decent vendor trash here. Oh wow. Oh wow. Last run was 18 minutes and 41 seconds. This one we're already at 18 minutes and 21 seconds. We're going slower. Gotta take a chill pill though. Let's look at my cooking. Cooking. Oh man, I was hoping to get the auction house price on that. Run Tum Tuber Surprise. I made a bunch of these. These sold well. These are selling 50 cents a piece. Oh, I should go farm some more of these actually. 50 silver a pop. Made a bunch of gold from that. So I'm trying to get up to 1,000 gold. Right now I'm gold farming. I have 200 gold. I need to get 1,000. And then I can stop farming gold. And then you can play the game. Like that South Park sketch. Once you finally beat the boss, then you can finally play the game. Just gonna unquip all my gear in case I get into combat. No need to make any more shit red. I'm essentially naked. Killed 2 of them. What's that say? Support each other. I agree. Let's support each other. Not only do we support each other, we could hug and cuddle each other. Ornate mithril boots. Applying mithril spurs. Yo, I need spurs. So, 4 gold to repair everything. So 18 guild profit. Works out alright. So let's get some spurs to give me some mount speed. Guy's name is Balgaroth. Bal. Alright, come on. Let's go. Chop chop. The guy's name is Darb. I think you meant to say Dab. Alright, where is this nerd? There he is. Put my spurs right there. What did he say? 1 gold? $1 gold for mithril spurs. Alright. This will improve my mount speed. There we go. Thank you.
I am in your debt.
I should try to sell these dark iron rifles. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm vendoring everything. I got my loot from doing Dire Maul East. I didn't vend any. Okay, good. This looks like Lord of the Rings, yeah? I guess. I mean, this is a gnome. You could say he's like a hobbit. And then we got these dwarves. That's like Lord of the Rings. You got people on horses. That's a paladin right there, but he can do magic. So humans doing magic is not Lord of the Rings like. See it, Lord of Rings. I don't know. I've seen Lord of the Rings. Have you seen it? Let's sell some rum tum tubers. Arthur's Tears. So I'm gonna sell everything I got there. Lots of tiny people here, yeah. Yes, this is the city I am is called Ironforge. It is the dwarven capital. It is full of dwarves. Let me lower my camera a bit. There we go. So I'm just putting everything on the auction house to sell to other players. Once I get done with this, I'm gonna go back in the dungeon. I'll show you the secret technique to do this. Or you can hang out with me and just enjoy the, they're the grumpy ones, yeah? Yes, they are. And drunk. Dwarves are grumpy and they drink lots of beer and alcohol. And then some people don't know if dwarven women have beards or not. Or if there are dwarven women. Beards. Or if they just spawn out. So these don't exist on the auction house. I'm going to put these up there for, let's say, 2 gold. No, I got little things of this. Let's put these up for 6 stacks of 1. We do that? Okay. We got Bonecaster Boots of the Eagle. Oh, I already got 2 of them on the auction house now. This thing, this mace, this is pure disenchant trash. Okay, I'm gonna disenchant this. Did you know there's a free-to-play fan-made Halo 3 clone out there? No, I've never heard of that for PC. Oh, that sounds interesting. I might want to give that a try. The stamina ring apparently might sell well. I don't know. Let's put it up for, let's say 5 gold. We got 2 felt cloth, we'll throw those up. I got this shield of the bear. We should do like 5 gold for this. Traveler's backpack, very nice, lots of money. Mwah. 25 gold in the bank. Let's get back to the game in just a second. What is the reason of this game? Well, it's kind of up to you to decide. Like, it's really open-ended. Right now, first of all, your one main goal is to get to level 60. Some people say this, and then other people say it's to raid and kill hardcore raids. And to hardcore raid, a lot of times you got to join a guild, and joining a guild means that's a whole other process there. But that's if you want to do that. Other people, like one guy has 25,000 gold. He just farms gold, or you could just raise characters. Some people like doing PvP. You could try to become the best at the PvP on the server. Here's the link to how to get Halo 3. Oh, I thank you. Forgive my English slow talk, please. Oh, no problem. I can talk at a normal pace. You can do whatever you want in this game. There's a lot of stuff to do once you get to your high level. Like raiding with a group. Mass battles of 40 people against monsters in a dungeon. Can you be a Pikachu? No, you have to be a gnome, a dwarf, a human, or a night elf. Alright, did I vendor everything? Am I done? Hold on, I gotta find someone to lockpick. Lockpick. So, in this game, there's a class called rogues, and they can lockpick. But that small man run past with Pokemon. You could dress him up like a Oh, that one thing. Oh. Okay, let's do this. Alright, what do we got? Como to the flight master. No, I'm good. So we got these. These auction fairly well. Well, I guess I'll go vendor them. Let's put them on the auction house. Alright, let's go back to the place. Wait, is there a fisher here? Sorry, I wanna buy one thing while I'm here. So I'm really ADHD. Why would you put up one stack of 1 for 90? That's way too much. So I need to find a guard who can tell me where to find a fisherman who can sell me lures. Here's a guard. Hey guard, I'm looking for a profession trainer who does fishing. And he says, go over there. Okay. We'll go over there. That's how you make your own quests in this game. And there's also quests in the game. You can talk to NPCs who can tell you to, oh, go over here and help me out. And then you'll get some money. Like, I have 19 quests in my book I'm currently not doing right now. And oh, here's a quest. What does this person want? Well, they just want some cloth. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna donate to you. Homeless beggar, get out of here. Shoot. I think I need more Mountain Dews. That will help me calmly play this game. What the hell is this place? I've never been here before.
Making a special purchase?
Wow, I don't have these recipes. So I just learned 2 cooking or fishing recipes I didn't have before. I'm gonna go put these in the auction house because these are usually hard to find. But I'm a cutie. That's funny. Some word I understand, some I not. But you're cutie, so I stay. Well, you know what? Thank you. That's very sweet of you to say that. I appreciate that. This is a little loud. Turn it down a little bit. There we go. I'm going to sell some things on the auction house. Auction house is eBay in the game. Make sense? Shut up, music. Are you Swedish? Swedish? Or are you German? You sound like you're some type of Icelandic. Some type of master race is what I was gonna say. That's a joke. Where am I from? I live in Colorado. Alright, what's Hearth out of here? My job? I make technical hardware for military. So, Colorado is in the center of the United States where the mountains are. Not in the north, not in the south, in the middle where the mountains are. USA, okay. USA is kind of big. This guy is part of a guild called Taco Bell. America is the great Satan. I don't know if that's true. I think America has a case of either you die the hero or live long enough to become the villain. So America has been 250 years of relative democracy. We'll see if that stays and maintains. I just blew a kiss at this player. I went. Let's do this again. Let's get closer to him. Oh. Come back! When a guy kissed me... When guys kiss me, I ask for their Snapchat. Sorry, I think you mean... there. Yeah, you gotta spell there correctly. It doesn't help that there's 3 different theirs of 3 different meanings. But yeah. I asked for their Snapchat. So wait. When are you gonna ask for my Snapchat? No, I'm not gonna full fucking ice Poseidon. I'm happily married. Okay, get away from me, you friggin'. I am married. Okay, you thought, you home wrecker. Stay away. What the fuck are you doing? I'm spurging out. Okay. Time to do more of these runs. I'm gonna keep talking to myself like a crazy person to entertain my audience. As I narrate what I do out loud. Great content, I know. But the show must... What am I doing? This is why are you watching this? You know what? I need something, some comedy. Did I repair? Yes, I repaired. Here's my stopwatch. We're gonna run past all these ogres and stuff. These are hostile. I'm trying to make money right now. Why shouldn't I should have killed that guy. You know what I should do? Let's kill this guy. We're gonna kill him. We're gonna kill him! And we killed him. Player defeated. Whew. My heart is pounding. Hey. 1, 2, 3. Victor, Kyle. 1, 2, 3. I played World of Warcraft back in 2004 to 2007 as well. That was the best. That was the best WoW was. You were getting quarterly, 6-monthly patches, and characters were being overvamped. There was like the priest update, the mage update, the war. You were like, which ones are going to be next time? Which class is going to be revamped? There was new content being added, but not DLC that's game breaking. That was definitely the golden days. That's why they had to release WoW Classic, because the current retail sucks compared to WoW, the original WoW. They ruined it over time, trying to make it, kind of give it more mass appeal. I got knocked down. That kind of sucks. Let's try to run up here. Without picking up any more monsters on my ass. Alright, new run. Start the clocks. I literally have clocks going over here. I know, I'm just sitting here. Why are you just sitting there? I'm drinking. I have to have full mana. Did I? Hold on, I'm going to reset this while I'm outside really quickly here. Better to, so I reset it. Let's go. Shields. There's that guy, there's the patrol. There's that patrol. Where's this other shield? I need it. Where did I put that? I'm sorry. I need to find this shield ability. There. Wow. How did I miss that? I don't need it anymore, but whatever. So I'm doing area of effect damage. Boom, boom, boom. I'm killing mobs. I'm going inside of a dungeon, so private. It's a private instance. No one else is here but me. So I'm safe from all players. I can't get ganked. And all the mobs that I'm killing have a slightly higher chance of dropping rare loot because we're in a dungeon, and dropping epics and rares in general. I've already gotten one blue to drop since I've started doing this. No epics yet. I have a clear inventory ready to carry lots of stuff here. Well, let's get started. We going cold. Get explosion. One more. All right. Very clean, very easy. And we go to next patch. We don't even have to drink. The little mana I used. What's this called? Flame Strike. The Cone of Cold. See Arcane Explosions. Very nice. I'm not gonna kill these other groups, these trees. These would definitely wreck my ass. So the camera like jumps around sometimes. Sorry if that's a little jerky. I don't like it either. I'm hiding from these guys. Fight these guys in a second. Drinking right now. My mana's going up. Okay, let's do this. Here's a great song. Turn it up. We must have missed that one somehow. Come on, loot, 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 loot. Any rare books drop? Can't really see. I don't see any. Too bad. Usually, sometimes rare books spawn there.
Sounds like
Yeah. Well, he had the same mount as you and everything.
Oh, that one I did blind right there. Pull over here. Come on, pull, 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 pull.
take two. Let me pull them out.
Yeah, let's try it again. We can definitely go back down to the other side too, because there's a lot more down there. Oops, I just took off my shadow form by mistake. Might as well heal you. Okay. Here's a little one.
Two dragons spawned there too.
Nice. These two druids were gonna try and attack that one too, and you got them. Funny.
Nice, a stream where nobody's talking.
Keep buying these for the win.
I'm just thinking
Hell
deeply
yeah.
about the future of technology. What's gonna happen when machines run our lives?
This is the same key binding I've had since Classic, almost 14 years.
That's funny.
I feel so old.
I mean, when I played Classic, I played a different. I played Hunter. I didn't even do raids or anything. I just did PvP. Lose you this time. Oh, you're fighting this guy. That makes sense. You can't let you die. Oh my god, okay, hold on. I die. Hold on. Don't die.
Like, does this guy heal? Or is my DPS is just so bad? As it's...
No, he doesn't heal. It's just I wasn't DPSing him. I lost track of you again for a quick second, and then I had to heal you just so you didn't die. And then now I'm doing damage, so he's going down a little bit. There we go.
So we only need 3 more of those, and then we just
Okay.
have this small one.
Okay, awesome. Don't die. I'm just gonna have a drink here real quick, and then I'll
Yeah,
be...
I won't put anything back.
Okay. Then I'll be over there.
Oh, and I almost killed myself running into Vulcan.
Oh shit! I'm on my way over.
Just watch it, he's padding over there.
All right. Oh, there he is.
I lied, I pulled one because there was a lot of people here.
It's okay. I'm almost there.
And there we go. Kill this group, kill this group, kill this group. Let's go.
Yo, did he just cleave you? Wow.
Alright, here comes the hard part of this run.
There we go.
He was disarmed and he cleaved anyway. That's pretty consistent.
It's interesting. Oh, there's a little guy over here. Scorpion too.
Wife is staying at her aunt's house, so I don't have to worry about making too much noise.
Oh, that's nice. Do you need a couple more of the big guys?
2 of the big guys and then 9 of the small ones.
Okay, so sometimes there's 1 or 2
Oh,
over
yeah,
here, but it looks like
Oh, these guys are just beating us to them, huh?
yeah, there's only a wormkin up there, so let's go back to over here. See what we can find.
How far are you into questing over here so far?
I haven't really done a lot. I still have to kill those ogres that are there on the left. This is like the only quest I've really done here. But I keep helping, like I did it just earlier tonight with like 3 other guildies, just because we're all trying to get attuned anyways, and then, okay, they're attacking that guy. Here's a little one. But then anytime anybody needs it, I've been like, let's fucking do it, because it's pretty good experience.
Get everybody attuned, right? No excuses.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be really good, because we're trying to start raiding guild raids next week. I'm not ready yet, but hopefully I'll be ready, but maybe not. Maybe the week after. Next. I'd like to at least get my attunements. Okay. They were telling me earlier, okay, that's a wormkin, that it's good to do this quest while you're like maybe around my level and stuff if you can, because it's good experience and stuff. So it's like, why not do it while you're leveling, because you get the experience.
Yeah, I usually, but you would be nice because you could heal yourself. Over here, I'm freaking.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to do this by yourself. I couldn't do it by myself either. They just hit too hard. I think that's the big guy there. Wormkin. There's probably another dragon guy over here or something maybe.
Wormkin.
Wait, right there? No, wormkin. Wormkin, wormkin, wormkin. They're all wormkins over here.
I know the ones that you only need 4 of. There's 100 of them.
Yeah, and then the ones you actually need. That's hilarious. Okay. Sometimes you just gotta patrol the area a bit. Wait for them to respawn. Dragon spawn.
You guys see the video I posted in IRL pics in real life?
I haven't seen it yet, but I wanted to watch it. I've been like doing all this shit all day on WoW. I gotta fade here. Probably pop out and do some healing. I've been meaning to watch it because I saw that you talked about it earlier in chat. Didn't you take a video of your neighbor trying to get up a hill or something? Was that
I woke up and I saw him parked on the sidewalk, so I looked at my security camera footage to see what happened. And so I edited it to Sugar Plum Fairy.
Oh my god, that's funny.
I spent 18 minutes trying to get up the hill. Just to give up.
Oh my god. That's too funny. I'll have to watch it.
Oh, you got the right idea. They had a whole group going up.
Yeah, that's earlier. That was us. We did a whole group together just to get it done. I'm 1, 2, 3, 4 bars from leveling.
I'm 1 bar and less than 2.
Oh, nice. Okay, let me get my shadow on. I'm gonna sit down for a quick drink here, and then we'll go find. I think you would have 3 more. There's a dragon spawn over there if you want to go pull it. Over by that fire on the right side. Right by that fire. Unless they pulled it. I don't think they did. And I'll be right over.
I gotta do these faster. I gotta get these done faster.
How many more now? 2?
No, those are done.
Oh, those
We
are
just
okay.
gotta-
Now we just gotta find the
just the
little
brooding.
guys. Okay, cool.
A little easier. Yeah, my cat is a freaking runner. He's always freaking out.
Cats are great. That's funny. My cat's huge too, but
Well,
he's a bit
this
of a
fool,
sick.
he's old, so it's probably because of that.
Yeah.
My cat got fat after we neutered him.
That sometimes happens. That's funny.
He used to be ripped like a bulldog.
And he's just like, I have no balls. I have no reason to care about my physique. It's time to just eat. Be a cat.
No, this dude is old. He just forgets that he eats, and he doesn't even gain weight anymore.
Oh, no. Oh my god.
Like, you could literally give him a whole can, and like, you walk to where this food is normally fed, and he'll walk like 10 minutes later, he was like begging you for more food. I'm like, dude, you just.
My cat used to do that when he was old, like my old cat. He used to do that, forget, like, and like, just always wanted to eat. Like, constantly.
I wonder if it's like their only source of stimulation, and so they want to do it. Like some reason maybe why people get fat.
Yeah, that definitely could be it.
Yeah, but then he'll munch like let's say I'm feeling like, all right, it's enough. Let me just give you something to shut you up. He'll go in, take a bite, and walk.
Some cats are like, it's like you give them some and they just like to have it so they can, you know, take a bite, go away for a bit, come back, take a bite.
Yeah, but with him we can't do that because if he leaves it out for half an hour, he doesn't want to touch it again.
So it's like a waste. Here's guy over here.
He wants fresh because we give him canned food now. You know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab the other one over there real quick.
Yeah, good idea. I'll finish this scorpion dude.
What the fuck?
There's
I see another one. I'll go grab it.
Four more of those.
Okay.
All across Twitter, news breaking. Smugglers are sawing through new sections of Trump's border wall, and they're doing
That
it for
burst
$100.
DPS, yo.
Buying a tool from Home Depot. Oh no! Trump said you couldn't cut through it. Oh heavens! It's the worst thing in the world. People are so dumb. I'm so sick of everything. Everything is a gotcha. Everything is exaggerated. Everything is hyperbolic. Man, let's talk about the wall. Let me just cut to the chase, and we'll read the story. The wall works. We're done. Have a nice day. I'm out. No, I'm kidding. But seriously, just because sometimes some people can saw through it, well, yeah. And what if there was no wall? They would just walk past. And even though it's 30 feet tall, they'll buy a ladder. We get that. But the wall is still a deterrent. I'm not arguing for the morality of the wall. I'm just saying, if you got a bunch of people walking through the desert trying to cross the border and there's a wall, they're going to stop and they're going to turn around. And they're going to try and figure out a different way in. Smugglers, on the other hand, yeah, of course they're going to try and break through and they're going to get through. There's not a wall that you could build that they wouldn't be able to figure out a way through, under, over, or whatever. So it's dumb. The point of the wall isn't supposed to be perfect security because perfect security does not exist. You're going to build the wall, you're going to walk away. There's 2 layers to the wall, so it's complicated. But yeah, they'll find a way through. I get it. And they'll have to go and fix it, and it'll be a game of cat and mouse. But what's the alternative? No wall? You want to argue morality? Sure. You want to argue cost? Fine, whatever. But
Yeah,
arguing that, oh no, Trump was wrong, the wall's being cut through, it's so dumb.
Yeah.
It's just so dumb. It's not an argument. We knew it was going to happen. It happened before, it'll happen again, and it means literally nothing about whether or not the wall should or shouldn't exist. Let's read the story from the Washington Post. This should be interesting. Smuggling...
Oh, I just need a tank. Well, shit.
Alright, that side is cleared.
Okay. Let's just run back over here. These guys have this place on fucking lockdown.
Yeah, I just need one more.
Okay, awesome.
We go, I can help.
Should have got my key. Forgot to get my key when I went to town.
Gangs in Mexico have repeatedly sawed through new sections of President Trump's border wall in recent months by using commercially available power tools, opening gaps large enough for people and drug loads to pass through, according to U.S. agents and officials with knowledge of the damage. The breaches have been made using a popular cordless household tool known as a reciprocating saw that retails at hardware stores for as little as $100. When fitted with specialized blades, the saws can slice through one of the barrier's steel and concrete bollards in a matter of minutes, according to the agents, who spoke on the condition of anonymity because they were not authorized to speak publicly about the barrier-defeating techniques. Barrier-defeating techniques. Oh, heavens. Yeah, there's a lot of barrier-defeating techniques. The point is to increase the cost of smuggling, make it more difficult. Just because some people are pushing through doesn't mean the numbers haven't gone down. After cutting through the base of a single bollard, smugglers can push the steel out of the way, allowing an adult to fit through the gap. Because the bollards are so tall and are attached only to a panel at the very top, their length makes them easier to push aside once they have been cut and are left dangling, according to engineers consulted by the Washington Post. So what? You see how they're trying to frame this in a negative? Well, it's so tall, it made it easier for them. They'd find a way, dude. We know that. That's not the argument. You can tell I'm getting tired of how everything is stretched to the most extreme degree, to the most unreasonable metric possible to make the Orange Man bad. Look, talk about cost. Well, you can argue the cost, fine. Talk about morality. That's a stupid argument in my opinion. But you want to argue that some people have figured a way to cut through the barrier, so what? It has nothing to do with anything. The other thing they did was they were like, Trump's not even building new wall. And even some conservatives are saying this. He's just replacing old wall. Yeah, did you look at the old walls? They were like, it was like corrugated steel falling apart. And he put triple layered barriers in front of these areas because those are the hot spots they need to protect. It's like nobody thinks, you know? They say, oh, here we go, the taxpayer-funded barrier. Look at how they're framing this. It's clearly a slam against Trump. The taxpayer-funded barrier, so far coming with a $10 billion price tag, was a central theme of Trump's 2016 campaign, and he has made the project a physical symbol of his presidency, touting its construction progress in speeches, ads, and tweets. Trump has increasingly boasted to crowds in recent weeks about the superlative properties of the barrier, calling it virtually impenetrable. Right. Trump's exaggerating. He's being hyperbolic. I think we can point out that Trump is hyperbolic like every politician. But you see what the Washington Post is doing here? So some people somewhere have been able to breach the barrier using commercially available tools. Okay. What's the percentage of crossings that have decreased due to the wall? Has the wall worked? Are we going to be real, or are we going to talk about the exceptions, not the rules? There's no such thing as perfect security, no matter what you do anywhere. A bulletproof vest only covers your chest, your arms, and your lower abdomen. You can still get injured. You can still die. So then what? Are we going to say the taxpayer-funded bulletproof vests worn by police come with a $100 million price tag in the city? It was a central thing. What are you talking about? We know they're not perfect, but you get them anyway. The way whenever I do those promos for Virtual Shield, they're getting a free shout out on this one. I always say, my thing is like, listen, man, we know that if someone wants to break into your house, they're going to do it. But we still lock our doors and windows anyway. We don't think someone's going to break in, but we latch the lock. We turn it. If somebody really wants to get in, they're going to do it. Could you imagine if they were like, Donald Trump put locks on the hotel room doors that cost all of this money, and somebody figured out how to break in? It's like, yeah, but you still have locks on your doors. Could you imagine if your dad was like, or imagine you got your mom and your dad, and your mom's like, I think we should put locks on the front doors. And the dad goes, why? Someone will just break in anyway. It's like, wait. But don't you want to make it harder for the person to break in? And then like a month later, someone kicks the door and the mom goes, see, it was a waste of money. We shouldn't have locked the doors. It's like, that's nuts, dude. You lock the doors, even though you know someone can kick it in. They're doing this because they're going after Trump's campaign promise. They're trying to sow doubt. But I tell you what, the only thing that's going to happen is, and why this stuff frustrates me to no end, is that the anti-Trump people are going to go and wave their arms in the air and be like, this proves it. Oh, Trump supporters are so dumb. And Trump supporters are going to be like, this is so dumb. It's fake news, blah, blah, blah. Dude, let's be real. The wall's not perfect. Trump likes to talk about his big, beautiful 30-foot concrete wall from sea to shining sea, and he ended up with a border wall system with bollard fencing. He said Mexico was going to pay for it. They didn't. Trump didn't get everything he wanted, but he's putting up some kind of barrier, and Democrats in the past wanted it too. So I think you'll find some diehard Trump supporters saying fake news, and I think you'll find many regular people, including Trump supporters, being like, yeah, yup, sometimes people break in, but you still get set up security, right? The smuggling crews have been using other techniques, such as building makeshift ladders to scale and overtop the barriers, especially in the popular smuggling areas in and around San Diego, according to nearly a dozen U.S. agents and current and former administration officials. Mexican criminal organizations, which generate billions of dollars in smuggling profits, have enormous incentive to adapt their operation at the border to new obstacles and enforcement methods, officials say. But not all of them. Many illegal immigrants, many smugglers who drive will stop and say, we can't drive. You know why? It's not just one wall. It's two. There's a fence, then there's a patrol area, and then a fence. So yes, some people will get through, and it will still stop most. I can't remember which country it was. I did a video about this years ago. In Europe, I think it might have been like Croatia, maybe something. I'm not sure where, but they built a huge fence, and the amount of illegal border crossings dropped by like 95%. And guess what? People, and it was a 3 meter high, it was a 9 foot tall chain link fence. That's it. You could take some bolt cutters and snip, 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 and walk right through. And guess what? People weren't doing it. Why? They were coming in with families who couldn't climb the fence. You could just climb right over. It's not that high, but it worked. That cut down illegal immigration because people started saying, my family, my kids, we can't go that way. It's not worth it. There's a barrier. We'll go a different way, and they cut it down. So I'd be more interested in the numbers after the walls go up. We'll see what the numbers are for apprehensions and illegal border crossings, and then we can argue effectiveness. They say the U.S. government has not disclosed the cutting incidents and breaches, and it is unclear how many times they have occurred. U.S. Customs and Border Protection declined to provide information about the number of breaches, the location of the incidents, and the processes for repairing them. Matt Lees, a spokesman for the agency, declined to comment, and CBP has not yet fulfilled a Freedom of Information request seeking data about the breaches and repairs. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, which oversees the private contractors building the barrier, referred inquiries to CBP. One senior administration official, who was not authorized to discuss the breaches but spoke on the condition of anonymity, said they amounted to a few instances and that the new barrier fencing had significantly increased security and deterrence along sections of the border in CBP's San Diego. It's just a reason to hate Trump. That's all it is. Is there any substance to the story? I think it's interesting.
Breaking news. Something happens that always happens.
Hours of super chats tonight. It's 10 o'clock.
This. Washington Free Beacon. Hillary Clinton. Trump is grooming Russian favorite Tulsi Gabbard. Former First Lady also calls Jill Stein a Russian asset. Okay, this is from a couple of days ago, but there's more I want to give to you. President Donald Trump's re-election campaign is preparing Russian favorite Tulsi Gabbard to run as a third-party candidate. Hillary Clinton said in an interview with Campaign HQ podcast with David Plouffe. But this is not what is really garnering all the attention, because we heard about this a couple of days ago with the Tulsi Gabbard thing and Tulsi going back at Hillary over the weekend and everybody the mic drop moment shit. But listen to this. Plouffe had asked Clinton what she thought the Trump campaign strategy may be. She said its strategy would consist of two parts: dark web videos and propping up of a third-party candidate. The former Secretary of State attributed her loss in part to voters seeing flashing videos of her on the dark web doing horrible things. That was not a part of 2016, my friends. Maybe in the final days before the election, we started getting word of really bad things that were on the laptop that belonged to Anthony Weiner and Uma.
I remember that.
We started
that
getting
happened.
Those last-second glimpses into supposedly nightmarish material that was on that laptop, but this was not part of 2016. So she is putting this out there and projecting something that has not been said before. She says I think it's going to be the same as 2016. Don't vote for the other guy. You don't like me. Don't vote for the other guy because the other guy is going to do X, Y, Z, or the other guy did such terrible things. I'm going to show you these in flashing videos that appear and then disappear, and they're on the dark web and nobody can find them. But you're going to see them, and you're going to see that person doing these horrible things. My heart skipped a beat. And then Methods to Madness on Twitter put out this clip from a 29-second clip from Fox News at some point that's asking, is Hillary running for 2020? And I guess this is a clip of the actual podcast where she made these statements. Listen to this.
One soundbite from you. This is from the Hillary Clinton interview with David Plouffe. This is about something she thinks happened in the 2016 election, what could happen again in 2020. Watch.
I think it's going to be the same as 2016. Don't vote for the other guy. You don't like me, don't vote for the other guy, because the other guy's going to do X, Y, and Z, or the other guy did such terrible things. And I'm going to show you in these, flashing videos that appear and then disappear, and they're on the dark web and nobody can find them. But you're going to see them, and you're going to see that person doing these horrible things.
One soundbite from you. This is from the Hillary Clinton interview with...
I mean, can you even believe this? I guess I can. But wow.
So the Washington Nationals have won the World Series and subsequently got invited to the White House.
What a douche waffle.
But lo and behold, at least one player says, I just can't do it. I want to first start by saying there is nothing honorable or principled, in my opinion, of refusing to take a White House invitation when the media is pressuring people to do it. If you want to take a stand up for what you believe in, and fly in the face of the man, you go. You go to the White House, and with that opportunity, you look the president in the eyes and say, here's what I have a problem with. And you talk it out. And maybe you having the president's ear might actually influence some change. That's principled. To know the media will smear you. They will lie about you. They will insult you. But you go anyway. Now, let's be real. Nobody in the Nationals are going to get smeared. They got invited. They're going to go. People are going to say whatever. As an individual, however, he's placing himself on the outside. And all I can really say is, I don't know, he wants to earn brownie points with leftists and the resistant. The way he said he went about this, I think, is respectable. And I'm not trying to be mean to him or disrespect him. He said something very calm and rational. He didn't freak out and say any of this stupid nonsense. He just said, I disagree with Trump on these issues, and so I just can't do it. Okay, fine. I think the smart move would be to actually go and talk to the president. But let's read what he has to say. They say, Washington Nationals player says he won't visit Trump White House. I just can't do it. Sean Doolittle will not visit the White House with his teammates when President Trump hosts the club to celebrate their World Series victory. Doolittle, a relief pitcher who joined the Nationals in 2017, told the Washington Post on Friday that he will not attend a White House ceremony scheduled for Monday because of his opposition to Trump. There's a lot of things, policies that I disagree with. But at the end of the day, it has more to do with the divisive rhetoric and the enabling of conspiracy theories and widening the divide in this country, Doolittle said. My wife and I stand for inclusion and acceptance, and we've done work with refugees, people that come from, the asshole countries, he added, referencing remarks Trump made in 2018 about immigrants coming from Haiti and other African nations. Doolittle went on to say that as much as I wanted to be there with my teammates and share that experience with my teammates, I just can't do it. Okay, I can respect that. He didn't insult Trump and use these stupid buzzwords and far right. He did say conspiracy theories, and I take a little issue with that, but for the most part, I think he was calm and respectful in his refutation of the invitation. It would have been smarter, however, and more principled, to go, shake Trump's hand, and tell him, you called these countries asshole countries. That's what they reported. Trump would deny it, because here's the reality. That came from second-hand comments. I don't think it's ever been confirmed. It was Dick Durbin, I think, said... That's what Trump said. So you are clearly getting one media narrative. Now I'll admit, some of your criticism, yeah, okay, right? Yeah, Trump said some things and he's done some things and you can absolutely disagree with him, and you did it in a calm way that's respectful. But what I don't understand is why when you get the opportunity to actually confront the man you're critical of and actually talk about these things, you reject that opportunity. You reject it. It makes no sense to me. I got invited to the White House. I thought I was going to get to meet Trump and I was going to be able to push back and try and present a more balanced view of what was going on with social media. It wasn't the case. It was like a VIP Trump rally, and I gave it a little bit of criticism. It was fine. Trump had his people. They came. They loved the guy. There were a couple people there who are not big Trump fans, myself included, but we're not crazy people. So when the president invites you to, an event, you go. And then you talk about the problems, whether you like the guy or not. And so, being there, I felt like it was a wasted opportunity for the most part. However, I got smeared relentlessly. Just every insane, The Hill, what I'm reading now, was the only outlet that was actually fair and asked me why I was going. And I said, I'm hoping to present a more balanced view and highlight that there are anti-establishment leftists who get censored as well for similar reasons. And there are anti-ideological leftists, like anti-identitarian, people like Meghan Murphy, and highlight it's not just conservatives, and to talk about the problem and how we can solve this. And The Hill published my comment. There you go. What did NBC and a bunch of other outlets do? Made up nonsense, calling me a conspiracy theorist and a bunch of other fake news. Dude, you can criticize me for my commentary and bad opinions, but everything I use as source
we did it.
Is mainstream news, verified, third-party, fact-checked, etc. End of story. They like taking the fact that you can talk about a story, and then when the story is retracted later, claim you pushed fake news. Like, dude, if I'm reading CNN, and then CNN retracts the story a week later, yeah, the video exists because I was reading a CNN story. That's literally what they try and do. But that's principled. Taking the invitation, saying, hey, you get invited to the White House, you go. So I think this, in my opinion, is a virtue signal. I'm trying to be nice because I don't think he went about it in a really awful way. He went about it, and he's got his rights to his opinion. He doesn't want to go, fine. But too often, we see too many people who are either virtue signaling or downright bending the knee to the outrage mob. So they say, just 2 days after the Nationals won the franchise's first ever World Series, the White House announced that Trump would host the club, and we get that. Doolittle told the Post that he struggled with the decision to skip the White House visit, noting that he didn't want his absence to become a distraction. But he said that his opposition to Trump's policies and rhetoric meant that he wouldn't be comfortable making the trip. That's it. I don't think we need to read the rest of this. They talk about some other White House stuff, but here's what I want to highlight. You should have gone, dude. I don't care if you got scruples, heebie-jeebies, whatever, based in Chicago, and immediately the woke outrage mob comes for him, descending upon him, and he immediately resigns. Now there's nobody left at the company. They hire a freelancer based in Chicago, and immediately the woke outrage mob comes for him, descending upon him, and he immediately quits, like, boom, like that. I'm sorry, man. I feel bad for you because you don't seem like...
Bruh.
I've got to say, the Mad Lads actually did it. I'm so proud of this community.
You got a question, mate? Yeah. Free Hong Kong.
Or how about this one?
Yeah, free Hong Kong. Illusion of our times. Sounds good to me.
Well, what's that I hear? But a small child in the crowd?
Hey there. My name's Laurentium.
That's right. It's only just begun. But the WoW Q&A has gone exactly how I might have expected it. And you know what? Kudos to Blizzard for allowing Q&A to happen, because I was certain that they were going to avoid it. Now, what you see there is well-known Blizzard shill Taliesin probably was well briefed that this was going to happen, and I'm really, really enjoying it. I cannot say how happy I am that, first of all, everybody has been relatively civil. Now, I'm sure the crowd at BlizzCon feels satiated by the pseudo-apology that was given out by J. Allen Brack. And I said in yesterday's video that, look, if you accept the apology, that's okay. Go enjoy your games. Certainly, Diablo 4 looks pretty cool. Shadowlands expansion of World of Warcraft looks pretty cool. And it's okay to be excited about that. But this is what you get. Now, we saw a lot of hypocrisy yesterday as J. Allen Brack issued his apology while wearing, saying no politics on official Blizzard streams while wearing a giant pride pin. See, this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. It's either all okay or none of it's okay. Look, I don't have a problem with anybody wearing any kind of reasonable pin. Certainly a pride pin would fall into that category. But again, it is still a statement. And while it's one that most people will agree with, even if it is a little cringy, it's still a statement. And J. Allen Brack didn't follow his own rules. And as you can see, people are having a good bit of fun. I'd say trolling Blizzard, but also being somewhat respectful of the kid. Probably the little mad lad's probably going to be banned from BlizzCon, I imagine. It's going to be interesting. Now, I'm fairly certain that
it went well.
Blizzard basically told everyone in the Q&A panel to expect this to happen. I would have been surprised if it didn't, but it keeps happening. I don't know how many more times it happened during the Q&A. It's going on right now from what I can tell, but yowza. I mean, also look, all the wonderful Winnie the Pooh costumes that got let into BlizzCon. I was curious when I was talking about going to BlizzCon in a Winnie the Pooh costume. I was actually about 50-50 on whether or not they'd even let me in. We've seen no shortage of people in wonderful Pooh cosplays, as well as free Hong Kong t-shirts and all sorts of stuff, both inside and outside. It would appear that Pooh's storming BlizzCon is a thing. It looks to have been achieved. Now, it might just be only a few, but nonetheless, they did it. And look, it's in good spirit. Obviously, everything going on in Hong Kong.
Where's my carrot on a stick?
Well, the vintage class is for pre-54. We picked that year because in 55 we have the small block Chevy. And we didn't really want to include that as a vintage engine. It's kind of a contemporary thing because they built them forever. So we get weird stuff like Packards and old Y block Fords, Lincoln Motors. We even had something called a Mel, which was a Mercury Edsel Lincoln. It's crazy the stuff guys can do with really, really old junk. So I like it a lot. I don't know. I think the thing is there's a certain challenge because there's almost no aftermarket support. So guys have got to be really, really clever and adapt stuff.
331 cubic inch, Y block Ford.
Okay, we get it.
It has stock Ford crank that's been offset ground. It has Isky cam lifters. John at C&J Performance did the carburetors for us. They work really good.
So that this particular manifold design, there's not many of them that's been built. 4 manifolds have been built, and there's 2 here at competition on our vintage engines.
The manifold design came about a couple of years ago. We do a dual plane manifold. As more people play with them, you know, this runs good, but we want more and more. It's set up to be a tunnel ram, but on the front you'll see, you know, it has a flange. It could be a fuel injected manifold as well. You try to open ourselves up to more than one market with one piece.
Well, Ted Eaton, he came in here with a Y-block Ford, and his goal was really to outdo what Kazi did last year when he won the class with the Y-block. Eaton did something different. The Y-block has a really unusual head layout. It's got stacked ports where the intake port runners are one on top of another instead of side by side like a regular motor. Now, Kazi's approach was to just hog everything out of the head and make his own ports. Like I said, you really innovated in this contest. Eaton said, well, you know what? I think Eaton loves Y-blocks, so he's like, oh man, the Y-block's like the perfect engine. Why would you change that port? So he came in here with the ports stacked like they come from the factory, and he claims to have made more power than Kazi, but he had an extra 500 RPM to do it with. I really like the Mel. I mean, think about it. It's a freaking Edsel engine. You know, nobody built those things for performance. But back in, I think, '59, they actually won the U.S. Nationals. Well, yeah, I think it was '59.
To Texans, Jack Moss in his twin Chevy being taken by Rod Singer on the tower side.
Second year of production. That engine came out in 1958. Some guy,
Rod Singer from Texas,
stuck that thing in a dragster, took it to the U.S. Nationals, and won the event. So that was like the one time a Mel was like the greatest racing engine in the country.
And coming into the traps is Rod Singer way out in front.
All those engines, they're great. I love this stuff.
It's a 1957 out of a...
This is what happens when you try to support the First Amendment and freedom of speech in America. ACON has been subjected to a campaign from the media and even from the founder of 8chan, Frederick Brennan, who has been contacting service providers, encouraging them not to work with ACON. Developers of the site are expecting further deplatforming campaigns as well as cyber attacks in the wake of their return. The past few months, our team has put a lot of time into revising policies, building stronger networking systems, new security protocols, creating anti-deplatforming tools, and reviewing criticism. We've put in many hours constructively addressing received criticism and building defenses against black hat attack vectors. Hopefully, what we have done is enough to show that we are sincere in doing our best in good faith to provide a mature free speech platform for all who need it. But the chances of ACON disappearing completely are slimmer than ever. While the platform has been able to get assistance from Russian service providers, ACON also now exists as a new service that's accessible via the Tor network. The new site link here requires the use of the Tor browser to access, and this dark web version of the site won't sync with the acon.net internet site. It's a separate service that's to provide a backup alternative to the main site in case the site faces deplatforming campaigns and cyber attacks. But ACON isn't stopping there. A new project that aims to decentralize it is currently in the works, allowing users to host their own instances. More information about that will be coming soon, according to Ron Watkins. Quote, I've got this awful sneaking suspicion more people are going to come to ACON than have ever come to 8chan, Jim Watkins said recently. Well, I wish them the best. I imagine there's going to be crazy amount of attacks, and it'll be fantastic if they can survive that and stay up. Kind of like Gab did. I mean, Gab, there was that period of time, although this is probably going to be worse than what Gab went through. And that would be a big win if they can stay up. And last one before we get to the videos, Dick Masterson has been deplatformed by Chase And American Express. Dick Masterson has been deplatformed and banned by Chase Bank and American Express. The news came via a series of tweets from the comedian who publicly outed the communistic-themed censorship being applied by American capitalists. Masterson revealed his banishment from the banking establishments over the course of 2 tweets. These kinds of deplatforming antics spawned back to the Operation Choke Point initiative that started under Obama's presidency and has continued on during Trump's reign as president of the United States. It affords the FDIC carte blanche to basically scrub businesses out of credibility for financial support. In plain terms, they can make it where you're blacklisted from the American banking institution. Several politicians have tried to get it all shut down, but the bills that attempted to close up Operation Choke Point for good had to pass through a legislative committee ran by former members of the FDIC, and so the bills never passed. And the people in charge of deplatforming continue to do so to this day. Congressman Blaine Lutenmeyer has reintroduced a bill back in January 2019 to get Choke Point shut down for good, as noted on the official government website, but he still hasn't been able to get Choke Point shut down for good. Masterson managed to salvage the situation, though, and joked about a user not sending a belated birthday image to his new bank after he was financially cock-blocked by Chase. Masterson also recently appeared on a live stream with Mr. Medicare, Daime Pesos, and Ethan Ralph as part of the Ralph Retorts kill stream on November 1st. I believe Rakita was also on that. Here's a link to the stream if people are interested. There's also a backup of the kill stream that you can check out, which covers what Masterson talked about during following the deplatforming. Masterson also spoke about the censorship on the Revenge of the Sith show, which video below. Keep in mind that even though some content creators who have been deplatformed have managed to bounce back or find alternatives, not everyone is so lucky. Chase and MasterCard have been especially cruel, going after the leader of the Proud Boys by deplatforming him, as well as the creator of Lady Alchemy, the comic book, was also deplatformed by Chase Bank. This kind of censorship isn't going to end here, and you can expect it to keep ratcheting up leading into the 2020 elections, as dissenters in opposition to the establishment will continue to be targeted by cultural communists. Any of the sites that will censor, if there's enough outrage, they'll reverse the decision. But for every person that gets a decision reversed, there's people who that never happens. Red Ice lost their second channel, from what I understand, and there doesn't seem to be any indication of any reversal there. I think James Alsop, there was no reversal. Mumkey Jones, there's a huge list of people. When I see people get their accounts back, I'm happy that they personally got their accounts back, but it's not enough. They need to bring back all of the accounts. If no one did anything illegal, they should be restored, period, regardless of what their beliefs are. All right, let's get into the video portion here. This evening, after this video portion, we will have the Stunning and Brave segment, where I go over some of the anonymous accounts, or not stories. I would never want to denigrate these as claiming that they're stories, somehow suggesting that they're fictional. But since there's an anonymous person writing a book claiming to have witnessed or been in outrageous conversations with Donald Trump, and since the media is taking that and eating that shit up seriously, I figure it would only be fair to use the exact same tactics and standards that the media has for Trump against the media. So, I plan to do this on multiple occasions. So if you're a person that has worked in corporate media and have been abused in any way, or have seen crazy shit, hardnewsnetwork@gmail.com. No need to prove anything or provide any evidence. Just say it's anonymous and tell your story, and I'll be happy to read it. Jimmy from Philly says, see a story about a girl who live streamed kids being raped for 10,000 a view. I think it was in the Philippines. Horrific story. Crazy, really. That's horrible. Excuse me. That's just awful. Yeah, anytime I get back into the child trafficking stories, I walk away. It's way worse than most people imagine. The people that pay attention to it, I think, understand how bad it is. It is it's horrendous. It is a horrendous crisis level problem. And the media tries to act like, oh, no, it's not that bad. It was a conspiracy theory when Roseanne Barr talked about Jeff Sessions and giving him praise for busting child trafficking ring. All right, so Victor Blackwell on CNN has had a couple moments. One of them, he was like crying like a bitch for some reason, I think because he didn't like that Trump insulted Baltimore or something like that. So apparently, much like Don Lemon, he might have learned this from Don Lemon, that if someone says things on the show that are true but are uncomfortable and are not part of the narrative, he's just going to try to shut you down.
As House Democrats vote to move the impeachment investigation to a more public phase, some Republicans are now shifting their strategy to defend the president. This is from the Washington Post. Senate Republicans, some of them, are ready to acknowledge a quid pro quo with regard to that call with Ukraine, but they are insisting the president's actions were not illegal and do not rise to the level of impeachment. So let's talk about this. With us now, CNN political commentator and host of the Honestly Speaking with Tara podcast, Tara Setmeyer.
So I would argue this is a media narrative to begin with that, like, not all Republicans argued the same thing. So for them to pretend that suddenly the overall argument is shifting from now acknowledging quid pro quo and saying that it's not legal. Now, some people did, and I think it's a mistake, act like the be-all end-all was whether there was a quid pro quo. That doesn't make sense, because if the quid pro quo is not illegal, then